How's she going, boys? Mike here. We're back in Grampy's workshop for part 3 of our getting our lawn tractor spring maintenance done on the Husqvarna 42-inch 21 horsepower garden tractor that Nannie uses. So let's get at her. We should be just about finished with it all, getting a few little odds and sods done up on the end of it, and we'll start her up, see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. So I'm going to put the engine cowling back on now before I change the oil. Pull the dipstick out again, set that in place, put the dipstick back. Once they're started, I don't mind using the impact. Handy. Still turns. Great. So the this style of Kohler has a separate oil filter. So excuse me, there's the oil filter, pretty good size one. I'm just going to put a date on the side of this, so when I changed it last, and let me see, this is the 8th of April, 2019. So I'll just put that on there, so that way I'll feel guilty when someone looks at my lawn tractor and says, "My God, the oil hasn't changed since last April." But anyway, I think I can deal with that. And then I like to just, of course, everybody knows how to do this. Just put a little bit of oil around the rubber seal, and in there. And I brushed all that. I wiped all that down good with a rag. I've heard these filters referred to as spin-on filters, but I've never ever had good luck spinning them on. So just a little twist of the hand is all you need to tighten that up. Now we're going to put some oil in it. I think this takes about a liter. We'll see. Alrighty. I think that should be just about enough. Where do we check it here? Oh yeah, look at that. Can you see that on there? I don't know how good you can see it, but it comes right to the top of the little hash mark sign, so that's good. And we have to fill our filter yet too, so after I start it up, I'll check that oil again, because I may have to add a little bit to it. But for now, that's done. The other thing is, I have an air cleaner I want to put in. The air cleaner goes right here. I ordered a kit of spare parts, and it came with all these parts, and look at that, there was a pre-filter in it. But I think I'll put that in. The reason I'm going to put this pre-filter in, and the only reason really, is where we are out here, it's quite dusty. So I'm going to try the pre-filter and just see what that does. So I'm going to just squirt a little bit of oil on that. So this is just ordinary 10W30 oil. And I'll just put, you know, that much for now. Squeeze her all together. The idea here, I guess I need to put a little bit more. The idea is you just put enough oil in it to dampen it, to catch the dust. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I'm going to stuff that in there. Something like that. And then we put the filter in. There. Bit of a challenge to get that on, but the tractor never came with one of those pre-filters on it, that green foam pre-filter. So I'm not sure if I'll leave that there, depending on how the tractor operates. If I find the tractor is, you know, bogging down or something, then that'll be a sign that it's not getting enough air. So I'll take that pre-filter out where it wasn't there to begin with. I don't feel bad about doing that. Okay, so the battery on my tractor is under the seat, right here. So I've got my battery tester here. So I'm going to clip that on, the red one on the red terminal, black one on the black terminal, and if you can see the gauge right here, it shows that the battery is good. Well, it says almost good. So now we're going to do a battery test. Whoopsie. Hope you can see this good. And it says the battery is weak. So I think all I'll need is a charge on the battery. So that's good. Time to put the hood on. The hood goes on pretty easy, really, but now that I said that, I'll jinx myself. But the bottom of the hood, there's just a couple of hooks, and they hook on this rail right here, if you can see that. Wait, no. Right here, there's a rail right there, and those hooks, they just hook on that. So I'm going to pick it up as best I can. Did you get that? She's on. Okay, one other thing here, the wire for the light. There's the wiring harness. So we just have to plug that in, and it can only go one way. Like, even I couldn't mess that up. And there. So that's the hood. Done. Okay, we've got everything done up here on the tractor. I think everything is back together. I don't have the mower deck on it, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. I've got an idea about my mower deck. It was pretty dirty and needed some work, so I'm going to do a separate video on fixing up the mower deck. But for now, we're going to try and start up the tractor. So we put a little choke on, we got some gas, the park brake is on, so it should start here without sitting on the seat. So, she started good. A little bit of a hesitation there just at the start, but I never did charge the battery, so I think that's probably what happened there. So what I have to do, I just want to check the oil once more and then top that up, whatever oil I need in it, and then we're done. So we finished up the maintenance there on Nannie's tractor. We got it all cleaned up, waxed and polished, changed some headlights, changed the oil, the filters, spark plug, checked the valves, greased the front end, steering and everything, checked tire pressures, checked the battery. Everything's good, so we'll just we'll take her down off the table, move her out into the yard and put it back in the little shed out back, and it'll be all ready for the season for Nannie to get her out and start cutting grass, and hopefully that's going to be soon. It's cold today and it's going to snow tomorrow, but anyways, what are you going to do? Okay, so that's it. Quick maintenance on a lawn tractor. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching, boys. We'll talk to you.